Oh, welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's having a terrific day today. Let's bring everybody up here.
Know your duty.
And before we go into this, which looks like this may be the final fight, take a quick look at characters. This is I didn't want that. What is this? I think I'll keep that. This Blood Fury Cloak, but you know, you take damage. There's really a good enemy there. Let's see. It's probably better for you. All attacks against the wearer gain plus 50% critical chance, and the wearer suffers. Now, yeah, I mean, these are very powerful items. This one, this one, these are both powerful items, but the problem is they also do damage to you. It's critical hit damage. Wow, that's really powerful. This is another one, extremely powerful. Reduces wielder's current armor and deflection by half until the end of combat, but critical damage is increased by 2 times reducing, and their melee attacks increase. Yeah, these become glass cannon type things. So let's I think we're good enough, ready to go in on this. They have some interesting armor here. What did you? Forced armored body club. This is probably better. 20% armor against demons. We're not, well, I'm going to use another 1-star. What do you wear? I'm going to give you this.
I won't suffer this.
What? Can't wear it? Oh, I put it in the wrong slot. Then Cassia, let's give you Pascal, I think you have about, well, what can I give you? Breacher armor is pretty good. I like the reload cost issue. Alright. Wow, 39 of those. I think everybody's got right armor on. Good weapons. Anything else here that I really want? Guide staff. Goes into this. Really, and swapping to this weapon's really going to help people. You can't use this. Oh, you're not a psyker, that's right. Alright. I think we're ready. Here we go. Let's move people to here. Then this may be a situation where I can't position people.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
I see you do not heed my warning, Malik. Your decision to come here in spite of them may have consequences. But we still have a chance to turn it to everyone's advantage if your lordship listens to me very carefully. With all due respect, your Lord Inquisitor, I shall ask you to refrain from any further threats directed towards the blessed rogue traitor, lest you face repercussions from me. Oh, that worked well. How courteous of you to warn me, Master Wizard. I will remember your words. Well, I'm here to help. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing here? I'm saving the Imperium. Isn't that obvious? Point of the Xeno construction. Is that what you are here for? What is this? We call it a shard, and yes, you have noticed quite aptly there's a reason here. The construct contains an ancient, or rather pre-ancient being of cosmic power. They call it Satan, the entity currently trying to escape. I'm here to collar it. Nods at the giant device. His design is clearly pointed to have been brought into the crypt from outside. Great. What is this Satan shard, and what is it doing here? A specimen of an ancient predator race, devourer of pulsars, who feasted on star systems. Reality bent itself to their power, but many millennia ago, the ancient Xeno race managed to feed them, shattering them into pieces, and locking them away in prisons like the one you see before you. Do you think you stand a chance against such power? Do you mean to say that a human is not capable of such a feat? But I am not just a human. I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, one of many. And the Imperium is omnipotent. If I were to fail, another would follow in my footsteps. That is how humanity makes the impossible possible. With the hands of a particular people in particular circumstances, your skepticism is unwarranted. How will taming this creature save the Imperium? Over my many years, I've come to realize the main problem humanity faces is This war is the imbalance of power. Our opponents are not races or nations, but incomprehensible monsters. And it is high time we acquire one of our own. My yoke will bind this creature and make it a chained guard serving the Emperor. That is not the full extent of my vision. There are other shards similar to this one scattered across the sky. I plan on seeking them out and confining them all inside the yoke. Each conquered monstrosity will bolster our defenses. I still have questions. Given the circumstance of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you will share the information with anyone, for one reason or another. How did it come into your possession? Thanks to your predecessor. I arrived in the Expanse at the call of the exploration fleet to deal with the Archmagus Aramat's heresy. But it quickly came to the realization that the Chronos Expanse problem ran deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented piracy running wild, blatant smuggling of Xeno artifacts, willful and impetuous rogue traders, and the growing threat of ruinous powers. All this in a region that the Drukhari considered their domain. Frankly, I consider purging the entire Expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle of threats and corruption. But the web of spies that I had woven presented me with a much more interesting and radical solution. While investigating Aramat's connections, I turned my eyes to Theodora von Valencia, who ultimately gave me the shard. How was Theodora involved? Theodora's instincts were uncanny. She spent decades hunting for a key that could open the dimensional gate, as if she knew there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side. Her ladyship was lucky enough to discover the shard during one of her expeditions, a trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagus Amarat studied it, and on Theodora's behalf created weapons in exchange for access to the dangerous relic. But their research was too primitive, unambitious compared to the true power contained inside the shard. I had one of my acolytes, Nakia, sent her spies to Theodora. They infiltrated the rogue traders' retinue, earned their trust, and reported to me about this magnificent object. The rest was trivial. I seized the epitaph and laid down the conditions on further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede defeat with dignity. I commenced Operation Precious Sentinel. I left the garrison on epitaph, took the key to the dimensional gate from Theodora, sealed the gate, and started the creation of the yoke. Kept Theodora and her heirs in my sights, just in case. Not long before her death, I assigned Henrix to her and ordered her to rendezvous with him on Recus Minorus, but your lordship inherited him instead. I admit I wasn't aware of you. Theodora managed to keep her secret hair up her sleeve. So instead of eradicating Theodora's misdeeds, you chose to inherit them? That's bad. Gritting teeth. In the old days, House von Valencia would have declared war over something like this, and fought until the offender was dead. What is the yoke? Payment device similar to this one, except better. The yoke was devised by brightest minds of two races using an ancient wisdom of a long-gone Xeno civilization, a prison capable not only holding the Satan shard, but also of controlling it while releasing factions of its being. An instrument of obedience and destruction, a masterpiece whose creation requires immense effort. It was made on Euphrates II. I captured Aramat's student, Exomathia. She passed all of her mentor's drafts to me, and the one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest, Cubus Stepham. His fall was regrettable, but it seems the unorthodox, daring things he did at my behest drove him to break vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind could never have comprehended the shard alone. Thus I appealed to the inhuman mind and struck a deal with the Drukhari. Left the sacraments and secrets of the Adeptus Mechanicus registered. Inciting a devout tech priest to commit heresy, registered. Blasphemous merging of sacred technologies with forbidden, registered. Further discussions, registered. Registration discontinued. The drill and Pascos make a screeching fury. You collaborated with the Drukhari? Alas, the operation demanded. Though the agents of one of my acolytes, Amelia, I contacted the Archon Yamarisis and made a pact. I gave her access to technical knowledge, technologies contained within the relic and destroyed her
rivals in Cabal. She would relay information on the raids to my spies, and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus Preventus forged the yoke for me. Wow. Of course, I did not let him near the shard itself, but rather set up a laboratory for him on Quetzaltemur. It was safer that way. All pieces were contributing to my plan. None had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. It is one of the most complicated creations to race of, but much older than Dukari. It is no mere object, but a treasure trove. The wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. This way. Trust me, your lordship. The threat of an alien pales in comparison to those posed by the ruinous power. Plunder the 1,000 worlds, but she is no Urlan the Cruel. She was as great as a danger to her own kin as she was to the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Dukari was our own, only to our benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful dysfunction in Coromongra, thereby destroying her rivals and elevate her own cabal to the process. I kind of went the other way. I brought the arch enemy to him. Knowing full well how precarious her grand plan is, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. With little luck, we wouldn't have needed to worry about Urmung's influence. With a little luck. It is a dark day when you dropped under the tail of your rotten womb mother, you loathsome traitor. While we were fighting to exterminate Xenos, you're busy carousing with them. Had I known sooner, I would have ripped your pitch-black heart right out of your chest. Get him, Bufar. I really believe that. Since we are being so candid, I must note that you proved to be much less conventional tool than I anticipated. New information about the pack combined with the astro observation data from collected from the star systems resolved the inconsistency identified earlier. You know, Xavier Conrad stands accused of stealing the astrographic records of the Cognoscine fleet. I'm amazed at your analytical process. Yes, I needed those stars to feed the shard. Cabal of the Reaving Tempest could steal them and bring them here, but it was imperative to preserve the exact energy parameters so as to not to trigger the object's premature detonation. I procured the necessary information on suitable stars from the Explorer's Fleet's data scriptorium. Regarding registering a Category 1 blaster, you know, is hereby sentenced to intravital dissection and study. Hereby sentenced to intravital dissection and study. Upon the cessation of vital functions, the unit's remains will be disposed of in disgrace. Why did you call... Let's see. Okay, the denizens of Rikison satisfied in all other starless worlds. You were the one who sentenced them to death by sending Dukari after their sons. Well noted, yes. I acted as their executioner, read out Ghoul that those losses were. However, I overestimated their importance to the Imperium would have been folly. Every single day humanity pays a far more terrible price than must be brought to the end. And then I take it you decide to get rid of your Xeno allies. There's no more need for them. Seeing as the yoke was almost complete, the situation escalated out of control. Theodora was dead. The cult of the Final Dawn was rearing its head and was preparing to strike. Others had forgotten her place. She was putting forward too many elimination requests, and when I told her to curb her appetite, she retaliated. The theft of the record star was timing to occur when the Master Van Calix would be on planet. The Archon wanted to rob me of one of my agents and send a message. Then the Kronos Expanse was engulfed in flames. I had to rush the operation and declare a sector-wide martial law. Web gateway warriors were being used. The warriors being used was destroyed and the facility on Inquisitor was res. I evacuated half of the yoke that Terra Menace had completed and it was too late to retrieve the second half. Cubus Delphim revealed to Ulan the Cruel where he should strike and almost spent the end of the Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving the problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodore ever was. Why did you call for the Astartes to come to your aid? I need a remarkably strong force to keep my Xeno allies in check. The Emperor's angels were just a weapon I was looking for, except considering the sensitive nature of man. I couldn't very well risk requesting aid from my allies in the Death Watch, could I? And then I remembered an old debt owed to me by the Space Wolves Great Company, so I decided to call in a favor. They were an asset at first. Wolves helped me choose the dimensional gate by overwhelming security. that tasked them with hunting the Xenos condemned by, but eventually they started prying and was unacceptable. I could control Thorbod by giving him more tempting targets, but the Bayful Hal pack, they raided an outpost where my agents had been meeting with the Dukari. The pack took prisoners but lost the esteemed brother Ulfar. I hoped they would give their all to the search, but instead the wolves forced the system's coordinates out of the captives and came crashing down on my head. They had no gate to transform. They used nothing but their warp engines. Oh my god. Thankfully they realized their situation too late, so Tanaka managed to neutralize them. Ulfar's going to be unhappy. The deadly frost of Fenris cracking in his voice as he speaks. You will pay for this, Xavier Calcazzar. I know that I have my blood vengeance. I will have your death. You have come so far in pursuit of the answer, but would you be too cold to leave your curiosity inside? Seeing as the inhabitants of the place almost killed you, I gather something went wrong with your plans. Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stage. The increase in Xenos activity is the vexing yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They were supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion, and only the Satan shards emanated could make them stir. Theodore's search destabilized the shard's prison and kept my project only made it worse. Whenever particles sense energy seep out, many curious phenomena occur. The destruction of the crypt, the warped reality. When I tame the monster, I will order it to stop disrupting the laws of the universe. And that brings us to the most interesting part of our conversation. You know my plan, and now I will want to know yours. You will admit that I am in the right and join me in the undeniably ambitious act, or you will try to stop me. I will be upfront with you. If it is the latter, you'll be forced to remove you. But I'm sure you realize that already. This is the second time you have threatened the Lord Captain. Alright, let's see. Wake the beast and shackle it. Nah, that's not me. You're planning heresy. Not Malik. It will be only heresy if I lose. If I prevail, it will be a triumph. And the feat in the name of saving humanity from the horrors of the universe. And I will not lose. I will not let you bring this insane plan to fruition. Yep, I think I'd almost like to save the game right here and try it both ways. But I think for this one, we're just going to go, nope, we're going to go classic. I think, maybe at some point if I was playing a heresy playthrough, it might be fun to do the other way. All right. Defeat Calcazzar. Nods, not shed a hatred of disappointment in his face. Farewell then, I am glad to have made your acquaintance, Malik, despite everything. Eliminate the rogue traitor. Okay.
The impure cannot escape their fate. I'll turn you into corpse starch.
So, who gets to go first? Well, it's going to be Cassia. This should be a mistake. I don't like that. What's this mistake do? A binder. Yeah, that's trouble. Techno Sorceress. Okay. Sources. Abelard. Okay. So. Run into any more of these. There's an Inquisitor Forcer. Veteran. Techno Sorcerer. Where does Calcazzar go? Oh, he goes second. Okay, so Abelard. You. Magenta. Here. No, Abelard. It's Malik. Malik, careful with Malik. Malik
get another move out of this. Not like here. That's here. Abelard. Go. Let's go. Alright, so let's think about this. Cassia is going to blast. Let's look at Calcazzar. High dodge, high armor, 3,000 hit points. Okay. Roaring Thunder Axe. Ground Slam, and it's got range on it. Interesting. Charge. Oh, he's like a warrior arch militant. Accelerating speed. Whoa! Grants immunity to warp damage and perils of the warp. Opening strike. That's endurance. Beacon. Counter strike stance. Covering Fulcrum. Beacon of Might. And some comrades. Fainting attacks. Okay. So he is an assassin or bounty hunter. He's got bounty hunter capabilities too. So he's got bounty hunter capabilities. Okay, so he's a soldier bounty hunter. Unbreakable. Oh. Perfection under fire. No way. Flag bearer. Shattering charge. Desolation. Mighty blow. Ping point. Disaster. Boy, he loaded up. Let's see how we do this. Let's see if I can put you over here. Problem is, you got to be able to kick off some other people. Who do I want to kick off? I'd like to kick off. Like has to be able to. Then give someone. Let's see. Do something like this. I know I'm being kind of crazy here. I can't do that. This way, can I hit those guys? I may not be able to. They may be too far away. 1. Cassia. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. I'll try it here, and if I need to move, I'll move. She's going to go. She's going to give her extra move to Abelard. Abelard goes fairly early in this too. No, he doesn't. Argenta goes and move far. Okay. I'm going to start it here. I reserve the right to move people around a little bit. 29 minutes into the video, so this may be a long one. At least so I can get them. That's what I want. All right, first things first. No, we're going this route.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
Okay, here we go.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
First things.
Me? If you insist on having...
Just a minor setback.
Hit him again.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Now, Cassia. Let's give you this. I'm gonna give it to Argenta. When does I like his last. Now let's give it to Argenta. Argenta is going to go here.
Momentum.
Doesn't do that much. Initially. Do this.
As the Emperor commands, a human Emperor!
Okay.
Power resides in the will of the righteous! Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen!
Really worried about him. I don't think I can kill him.
Faith without deeds, you, my Emperor! I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands. I'll do it. You, my Emperor!
Okay. Now. Willpower's still pretty high. Your willpower's down quite a bit. Your willpower's still down. I'm going to have you throw 67 in. Where's this one? Okay, that's fine.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll wait to do the let's see. Really can't do anything at this point. We'll do this. It's gonna make
If I may.
more comfortable. All right. Here we go. Horse will
Stay
swing.
vigilant.
Way to go. Excellent.
Die!
Good.
Run!
That was it. Okay. Let's see. Argenta. We're going to have to move. You're going to have trouble unloading on him. He shot his wad. I think I want to kill the Mystic. I think that's the next guy I want to try to kill. Who goes next? Next guy, Technoscrat. Oh, did we stun him for some reason? No? Go in the stack. There he is, he goes there. So Upar's going to get a shot at him too. I'm going to come here. I'm going to risk taking a hit from here. Uh-oh, what is that? I missed these guys. Okay. That's okay. Alright, now.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
You could have tried to kick him.
As the Emperor commands. You, my Emperor!
That worked.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Good. I wanted that one done with.
As the Emperor commands, I act. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
They staggered. I'm going to do something a little bit different here since he's staggered.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
It's probably worth it just to kill him.
Doubt is for the weak.
Forgot about this. Burst of 9, the burst of 18. Stay with this weapon. Spread out a little bit, but I don't know where to go. Come here.
Here we go.
Where are you going?
Let's make it quick.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh man, they are in trouble. Okay. Move far. We're gonna kill. Blow up some ads. Probably kill both of these ads if I want to. Avalar's over there, so that's...
charge. I don't want to charge because I don't know where he's going to end up charging to. Come here.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Let's kick him and kill him.
Wolves die in disgrace. See how the wolf succeeds? None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. Cogs play. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. Out of your bones! So die in disgrace!
These guys are nothing. Here's the guy that's most dangerous. Other than Xavier himself.
See how the wolf succeeds! Fenris shoulder! None can do this better. My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! My instincts tell me to refuse. Wolf's reign!
Come on! I want to get you a sapping attack on him.
Feel the icy bite of death! So it shall be! Cubs play! The wolf is on the hunt. So it shall be.
That's good. Hey, you're not going to hit him. He's just too...
Out of my way! Let's get to it!
I will endure.
All right, Applard.
I think we're going after Xavier. This. Come to here.
A tactically sound approach.
Yes, it is.
It will be done. I will do my duty. Indeed. At your beck and call. It will be done. An exemplary strike. I will do my duty. Follow my lead. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Running binary override.
He has reject the flesh, so I can't see him. So
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
not gonna kill him.
Request approved.
Kill him.
My vow is to serve. Running binary override. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My vow is to serve. Request approved. Running binary override. Request approved. I venerate you, machine spirit. The Emperor commands. I will not be deterred.
No matter the cost.
Momentum.
At your beck and call. It will be done. At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hand. Indeed. Target well struck. It will be done.
What's he doing?
My place is at the fore.
Can't kick him. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I will do my duty.
Yeah, I can't do anything to him. He's like gone into another mode of some kind. Doesn't say when he's going to move, so he's dead, but he's not attackable.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done. Indeed.
Run anywhere I want to, just about. He's got no burning. Not going to do much. I'm worried about this guy.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
What's he going to do now? I can't target him. What does it say? It doesn't say anything about him. So, what have I got left to kill? Two, three. There's a couple of them over here I've got to take out.
Alright, let's see. What can we do here?
The scriptural let the cycle be discontinued. Request approved.
And so shall it be done. I cannot comply.
I really want to cite that. Okay.
Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. Rejoice! Another step towards our ultimate victory.
My vow is to serve you. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I'll stay there.
Let this be a warning to all who oppose us. The Emperor commands.
500 points. I can hit him again. That's probably what I want to do. Just hit him again.
Hold on!
Lukos dodged like every attack. Yeah, so he is got a halo around him. I can't hurt him. Cassio, where do I want to put you? Go kill this guy. Got the most hit points.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Can't see him. Can't hit him.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Ha! Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Rejoice! Let my fury rain down upon thee! Actions will speak louder than words.
Gotta worry about this guy too, so. And I'm gonna bring you over here.
Guided by faith! As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed.
No. No, no, no.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Eradicate it.
All right. Here we got.
No, it is too early. The yoke must be activated, or all is lost.
Invisible yet clear intentional power envelops the figure clad in the robes of the tech priest. It is all the more baffling to hear the youthful, excited voice from under the hood. This is it, the place of origin. Noah's gaze is trained upon Satan Shard. It was your strike, your wish to escape your prison that begot us. The mysterious creature that has been your ship's soul for so long turns to you. But it is you, Balak, who truly ushered us into the world. So let us meet our abomination precursor together, for it is ready to break free. Greetings, Nomos. We are out of time. Now it escapes now. End dialogue. Okay, Nomos. Drop the Satan Shard. Well, here we go. This must be the final boss fight. Oh, this is cool. Okay.
The symphony of the universe is in dissonance.
Got Cassia. Oh, what is this? Can't. Is that almost? Decan Shard. There's two of them. Alright, so, we've run very long here. 13,000 hit points. Okay, great. 150 armor. Dodge. Movement. Okay. Plummeting stars. Okay, that's not good. Time arrows. Not good. Disperse. That's not going to be good. And teleport it around. Cone shape bear attack. Creates various copies of itself. Great. Combat master. Quantum. Okay. That's a pretty nasty creature. Oh, it's going to be Cassia Cetan Shard. There's a third one. One there. It must all be like where it can go to. But who is this? That is. It's got to be Nomos. Let's see. Yeah, it's Nomos. Well, Nomos. All right. Dodge, armor deflect. Grants a Nomos boon to effect. Dude. What's his boon? Doesn't say what his boon is. Okay, well, thank you, Nomos. I think this is where we're gonna save it for one final video on this. I'm sorry I'm dragging this all out. But we went really long on this one. I hate to take these things, over an hour. So thank you very much for watching. Everyone have a terrific day.